Hello, Glisette. So, here is your love reading. So I'm going to call upon the light. I'm going to call upon my guides. I'm going to call upon your guides to come and give me a clear reading about your love situation. Call upon the light. Call upon my guides. Call upon the guides of Glisette. Give me a clear reading about her love life. What is happening with this man? First, give me her energy in this situation. What is her energy in this situation? What is your energy, Glisette, in this situation? What is your energy? Okay. Here I have the Ten of Cups. So this is like, for you, that would be the ultimate happiness if this would happen. It's your energy. It's that emotional satisfaction, and when it like when you are together, you feel so good. And this is shared love, you know, with the house and the family and all of that. That's where you're vibrating. Show me his energy. Okay. So I have 3 cards. Judgment, the Magician, and the 7 of Wands. So that is like, here, the need to defend one's position against maybe naysayers and things like that. It's when we have the capacity to see from a higher perspective your relation and the will to grab our passion and defend it. There's the Magician, so he is in power of it, and Judgment. So he is in the process of gaining that illumination, but there is in a process, because when we have Judgment, it comes after death. So there's something that we need to let go, to transform, and come back anew. Have a judgment on the situation also. So he's maybe in that process right now. Show me your emotions. Although you're vibrating emotionally, but okay. Oh, that's a lot. But mainly the little story here. I have, first of all, the 9 of Swords. So you're worried. You're worried about this situation. Although you do feel love, it is there. But you're juggling inside of you, not knowing if this is a fair, equal give and take situation. Will you receive your due in this situation? And with the King of Swords here, there's a will of seeing things clearly, having clarity in the situation, wanting to plan and strategize, and where are we going with this, having a clear mind vision of things. That's what the King of Swords does. And that's where your worries are, because you don't have that clarity. And that puts you one day super happy, filled with love and sureness, and the other day, well, you know, is this really balanced and all of that? So it makes you going like this. Show me his emotions in this situation. What are his emotions? What are his emotions, Spirit? Oh, okay. Sorry, they want me to put back I'm going to keep this because I've explained it to you, and I'm going to put back these cards in the deck. I have to listen. It was to explain that they came out. Why you're worrying. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Show me his emotions. Show me his emotions. Okay, so here, Seven of Pentacles, he is assessing, and we know that because there's a judgment coming. Seven of Pentacles is looking at what we've invested, and you know, should I continue in that? Is all of that, because it comes down to a decision. The Lovers, he does feel the connections. This is his emotions. If he knows inside of him that it is brought by the divine here. But it's like if his imagination here, this is projecting himself in his emotions. And we have the King of Pentacles. I don't know if he's an earth sign, because you don't really tell me if he's an earth sign or not, but this is the husband. This is the one that takes care of his wife and all of that. So it's kind of, he's going and making movies in his mind. Maybe if he could do it, if he, you know, all of that. So there's a lot of imagination in there. Reassessment, imagination, seeing all the possibilities of this relationship. And the Lovers is also a decision. Got Judgment and the Lovers, so he's in a process of making a decision. And you're worried right now because you don't know what's going on in there. Okay, show me what he brings. What energy does he bring you? What does he bring you? What does he bring you? Because people, we bring something to the others, and the others brings us something. So, what does he bring you? What does he bring, Glisette? Spirit? The Empress. So with him, you probably feel at your best, being loved and nourished and cherished. When you're with him, you're the Empress. That is beautiful. You feel creative, you feel all of that. What do you bring him? What do you bring him? What does Glisette bring him? All right. So, the Tower and the Eight of Cups. So, meeting you as an effect of a tower for him, in the sense that what was not true is not true in his life, is not solid, is crumbling down, and he has to leave old emotional baggage behind him. That's what your energy brought him. So in a way, it's kind of, it pushed him into a spiritual quest, into really looking into himself, acknowledging that he was not happy in his situation and that he has to move on from it and let it crumble. That's what you're bringing him. What do you need? What do you need for this relationship to happen? What do you need? You need the Hangman. So there's a pause right now, but it is part of what you need, so that there's an enlightenment that you need to get about your deep emotions, how you truly feel inside of you, and recognize it. Recognize how you truly feel. And that's why there's a pause in this situation here. This is a card of success. Of course, you also need recognition and success in this venture, you know, to feel this is coming back and being acclaimed. That's for sure. And what do you need is true, profound emotions. But there's the hangman is never there for nothing. It's for you to bring your higher intelligence in this situation and have a different perspective on it. We're going to clarify and ask what it is. What does he need? Show me what he needs for this to happen. What does he need? The tower, it can be also you bringing him the tower in a sense of, listen buddy, this is what I want. Are you able to do it? Yes or no? Make your decision now, or I'm gonna start looking somewhere else. That's kind of a tower also. Here what he needs is the Page of Cups. So what he needs, it's like loving communication. It's being able to grab an Ace of Cups and start walking with it. Yeah, I have the Knight of Cups here. It's that movement of grabbing, not like 7 cups here of all the possibilities, but just one, and starting to walk with it. That's what he needs. So, show me the purpose. Why did you two come in each other's life? What was the universe plan with that? What was the purpose? Show me the purpose, show me the purpose, Spirit. What was the purpose in this situation? What was the purpose? Show me the purpose. Long. Show me the... Okay. Oh, after I say they're long, there they go. Okay. So the purpose. Here I have the 6 of Cups. So when you feel that it's a soulmate, it is a soulmate. Ace of Cups. 7 of Swords. and Queen of Cups. So, see, you need the King of Cups here. This is really, because the Seven of Swords in this situation, it's the sabotage, removing our capacity to receive love. It is the lesson that he came in your life for. So in a sense, how can we sabotage ourselves from receiving love? It's like this guy, he went in the night and stole all the swords of the enemy, so that the next day they had nothing to fight with. That's why often it can be self-sabotage or being sabotaged or whatever, but it's that energy here. So when it comes to maybe your self-love, your capacity to receive love, and here the Queen of Cups is the healing of that in a way, because it's the acknowledgement of the quality of the cup. Here she can receive full of it. She's mastered her emotions, and she will attract what vibrates to her, not what would get what they want and leave. So in a way, he came, you two had a deal to show you that. Probably, maybe you were in a situation where you were cheated in a way. It doesn't have to be cheated because of a third party. It's just when we're in a relationship and the other one doesn't give us the quality of love that we deserve for XY reasons, we are in a sabotaging situation where we are powerless and all of that. And meeting him probably showed you that, and showed you the quality of woman that you were, to remind you the quality of woman that you were and what you deserved in love. So that is a purpose also. But it's a deal you made before coming here. He is a soulmate. Show me the potential of this relationship. And you probably did the same thing for him, showing him what truly being loved and supported and all of that, what it means. So will he sabotage himself, or will he be able to grasp that cup? It's his test, it's his challenge, and that's why you came into his life. That's probably why you're a tower. Show me the potential. What is the potential? What is the potential? What is the potential, Spirit? Where can this relationship go? Knight of Swords. That's communication coming swiftly. Also cutting out what is no longer true for us. Ace of Pentacle, and the equal give and take. So you were worried about that, and see they're bringing it back with that opportunity here, because this is where this can go. It can start with a brand new spark of something solid and real, of equal give and take here, receiving as much as you give. Do you want to give another one? But with the Prince of Swords, it's that before there needs to be that clear communication between the two of you about what you understand, about your worries, about all of that. And here, the Chariot, 7, success, movement. You were wondering if you could move or whatever. This is movement and successful movement. So when they show the ace, because we have free will, so the potential of a 10 of Pentacles is there, and a balance, equal give and take, movement with success. But it starts with communication, honest, true communication. Princess of Swords. Let's clarify. I call upon the divine. I call upon spirit. I call upon the light. I call upon my guides. I call upon Glisette guides. And the man she's asking about, his guides. You know who they are. Bring them forward to clarify this reading. So first, I want to see him, his energy, the judgment. What is that judgment about? Show me the judgment. Show me the judgment. Show me the judgment. Why is the judgment here with the alchemist? Having everything he needs to create something greater in his life, and to make that judgment. About this union, King and Queen of Cups. That's a divine couple. The judgment, it's maybe he's gonna get the enlightenment on that. He feels the connection, that's for sure. He knows you're the one. And you know he can make you super happy. Show me what's in all those cups there, in his emotions. Probably has fears there. What is in all those cups in his emotions? Because there's a need to take a decision. What is in all those cups? It's like limbo land. Show me the 7 of Cups there. Why is he in the 7 of Cups? Maybe he had bad experiences in the past, and that's why he has to let go, because you don't want him to drag in that. And maybe he's imagining bad scenarios that could happen. Starts super nice and then becomes crazy. He's afraid to be abandoned and left out in the cold if he becomes vulnerable and engage himself. Show me what he has to leave behind. Six of Wands. He needs to leave behind his ego. It's not that we need to leave behind success, but maybe the need for recognition from being abandoned and all of that, and that keeps us there. It's part of the ego there. This man comes back from war. In order to come back from war, you have to leave war. Here I have the wounded warrior. So he has to leave that behind. Whoops. Yeah, see? 10 of Swords. Maybe he was betrayed with his ex-wife or whatever, and he needs to leave that baggage behind. Maybe he stopped wanting to win in that situation. Show me what the Tower will bring down. Show me what the Tower brings. Tower can bring enlightenment, can bring all sorts of things, but it's the crumbling, so that it becomes independent. Right now he is not independent, so he becomes strong in his value and really single and independent. He's got the Hangman too, so he can look at his situation from a different angle and gain back his independence. Show me why he needs the Princess of Cups. His assuredness, his security. Yeah, he needs the Princess of Cups because, see, the Tower again. He needs it, and that's what you're bringing to him. So, that is very good. Again, the Hangman. There's really something that he's in a pause right now because there's something that needs to go, and it's probably based on his own self-recognition. Maybe he doesn't have, because at this point we have self-value. You know, we know what we've built and we're solid in ourselves. That's how we become independent. So he needs to see that differently. Because when we are not strong within ourselves, here we cannot grab, receive or give this cup of love. We need to let go of all the old emotions in the back there. He needs to see something differently in his past experiences so he can really release them. There's something crashing down that your relation with him brings him, but that he truly needs. Talk to me about the Hangman. What do you need to see differently here? Why is the Hangman there for you? Here, information, communication. This is inquiry, finding out something, learning. Oh, you have the Seven of Cups too. Getting clarity on all the possibilities and the things like that. Maybe you too make little movies in your head of all the scenarios that this thing can come with. How is it a castle in Spain, or is it like a snake in the grass? You need to find out and understand it. You need to have clarity on that, and that's why the Hangman is there. Because in the past you've lived this that was really not fulfilling, and you need to be able to see that cup. Show me the Prince of Swords. That clarity. Show me the clarity. What is the clarity about? Prince of Sword. Okay. All right. So then talk to me about that Seven of Sword. In the why, the purpose of your meeting. Why is the Seven of Sword there? Why is the Seven of Sword there? Yeah. Okay. There's a question of letting go, acknowledging what is no longer when it comes to relationships. And here I have the Eight of Wands. Actions, communications, and things like that. But how you sabotage yourself is probably because you look only at what didn't work in your life, what you lost, what went wrong, not seeing the Two of Cups that is there. And that is how you to sabotage yourselves. That's why you have the Seven of Cups there, where you need to see this differently and have clarity and truth, both of you. Him is afraid to be left out in the cold. That's probably what he lived before. And you, it's the same thing. You need clarity on the little movies that you made, that it wouldn't be equal give and take, you know, that you would give more than you receive. You put your heart out there and it's not given back, you know. So this is what you have to readjust both on your side. You have no power on how he does it, free will. The only thing you can do is you change that within yourself so that you can vibrate at this level. And since you are energetically connected on an emotional level, it's the cup, you're connecting on the cups there, King and Queen of Cups. By doing that on your vibration, you're actually helping him to vibrate differently. And that's probably gonna provoke a tower in him, where he's gonna have to let go of all of his past experiences and really let go of the baggage. Show me the Ace of Pentacle in the potential. Show me the Ace of Pentacle in the potential. Spirit. Okay, they're giving me the Moon. So it's gonna be equivalent to your shadow side. So if in your shadow, because we do create from our shadow, we create from our consciousness, of course, we want to give it direction, we say what we want, but it is from the shadow that things come. So your beliefs in your shadow, there. If you don't get rid of that, this is what you're gonna create. That's why it's hidden in a way, you know. Queen of Pentacle, self-nourishment, cherishing, taking care of. He has the King of Pentacle there, Queen of Pentacle. How do you nourish yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself before you take care of others, and vice versa? Six of Cups, all from the past. Twin Flames also. Tell me more about the potential. So you have work to do on yourself, Glisette. The potential can be there, but like they said, by putting the Moon under the Pentacle, that that shows that it's almost unrevealed now, because there's work to be done. They cannot show rainbows and tens of cups as long as you let go of what you've been holding on in the shadow there, so that you can build. 2 times I have this now when I cut and pull a card. Show me if they, okay, if they let go. Well, if you let go, there, the Lovers and the Magician, there you go, and Queen of Sword. Seeing clearly, Queen of Sword is not a bitch. She is a wise woman that sees clearly with the sword of truth and transform their pain into wisdom. That's why she's got a crown of butterflies. It is wisdom and support. Lovers and Magician, you can create. If you do let go of that, you can manifest and have the power of manifestation, the reality that you want. And the Lovers, this union, this divine union is there for you if you want it. But you have work to do, and he has work to do too. There's something in your shadow that you are holding on. Maybe old resentments from past relationship, old experiences that you're still attached to, that you still have emotions in them when you think about it. You need to heal it, because you don't want to bring that in this new relationship. You need to let it go, like they say he needs to do. Heal. You need to heal for this to be good, because the purpose of your meeting together is that, so you need to heal it on each of your sides separately, not to bring it, so that when you come together healed, then it has full of possibilities, potential possibilities, clarity. If not, you bring that, then it's gonna look like what you have been holding on in your shadow, in your emotions, inside of you, in your unconscious. It's gonna look exactly like that. So you need to heal. Card under. Let go of your old emotional baggage, so you can have the Judgment too. And there's your connection. Twin flame connection. Heal the past. You need to heal the past. So Glisette, this is your love reading. I hope it answered some questions. I cannot tell you, but because you see in the potential, the Chariot is there. If he does that, he does get the guts to come and move and you two to be together. He's got issues with abandonment, his old relationships there, that he's still carrying emotional projections with him in limbo land. And you do have it too. The two of you have the Hangman, because this is not ready now. You both have to have an enlightenment on this situation. Not on the situation between the two of you, but on your own situation individually, to master your emotions. King and Queen of Cups, and then you can become together. Anew, reborn. You have to each other reborn yourselves, and then you can come together, and it would be beautiful. So I'm gonna send you my love and light, and well, keep me posted. All right, bye bye.